Hey girl, my name is Tabitha Meme. You're most welcome to the show. On this show, we are here to share secrets, talk about everyone and everything. You are safe with us and we love you and we enjoy you guys being here. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate the support and we are friends with
Angie. Hey girl.
Nana. Hey girl.
So in today's show, we are basically going to talk about communication. As I'm sure all the girls here in relationships, I hope so.
Are you?
You guys
Don't be
single.
so sure.
You guys are single.
No,
Okay,
don't say
maybe you've
anything.
been in relationships, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
But you aren't right now.
Have we?
We
guys
shall talk
still
about
want
that
that
later.
one. Okay.
We've been in a relationship. Cool,
You
babe.
guys still
the other
want
party
love.
doesn't know that we've been in relationships.
Why
You
would you
know?
be doing that, you
It's-
guys?
It may be
So
one-sided.
it's, so it's safe not to mention.
Okay. I think they're right. So until you're sure of the man, do not over tell everyone about him and everything. But anyways, we are going to talk about who should text first in a relationship. Because as you know, communication is tricky and it's a basis of the relationship, as you all must know. But sometimes us as girls with that pride of like, he should be chasing after me and all that, who do you think should text first?
I think the man should always text first, because if he's the one chasing after you, he should literally put in the effort.
I feel like the chasing stops at a certain point. When you agree that now we are dating, now we are a couple, the chasing must stop at a certain point. So you guys are now a partnership.
Still, but as a man, he's always the one who has to. You know, in the African tradition where men were always the ones hunting, it doesn't change. I will text, but he always has to text
Well,
first.
for me, I think it depends on who wants who needs something. If you want something, text. If I don't, if I need something, I'll text first. If he needs something, he will text first.
Even a good morning,
Yeah.
like
It
you
goes,
don't need it.
It goes even deep to the point that if you need me as your girlfriend, it means you should text first.
No, you guys. That's not
Yeah.
even communication.
It depends. If you want something, text me. If you don't text, it means you don't want me. If you don't text first, it means you don't want me.
Even
I
a
feel
good
like
night
those
message.
things operate when you guys are still like in the initial stages of a relationship. When you guys are now certain he's my guy, I'm his babe.
Doesn't take away the fact that you came to me first.
When does that ever come
you
to an
approached.
end?
If I ever approached you first, then I will keep pushing. But if you approached me first,
But
it means
even-
you should always.
Yes, as you
Unbelievable.
grow into the relationship, of course, like you get responsibilities, maybe
Things
together and
change.
stuff. But still, he should always be the one to put in the effort, the extra energy. Like I will text, as she said, if I need something, but it always has to be him.
No. I feel like if you wake up earlier, let's say you don't stay, obviously you guys, you don't stay in the same place with a guy.
What do you mean? Obviously, you guys. Do you know?
I'm
Do you know how we
assuming.
sleep?
I'm assuming you don't stay with a man in the same house. So
Someone
if you
know.
wake up first before him, send him a good morning.
I tell you, why would you send him a good morning yet you next to him?
Okay. So if you are next to him, okay, let's say now he's at work. You need
You
to talk
still
to
text.
him.
Why
Good
would,
morning.
why would he go to work, sit there for some time, and not send me a good morning text? Yet you woke up.
Oh my
first?
God, if you've been
He
in bed
woke
with
up
him,
first.
he goes. So when he reaches at work,
By the time
probably
you wake
he's
up,
working, you wake up and you're like, good morning, babe. Is everything okay? Did you
By the
reach
time-
work
by the
safe?
time-
Okay, what if you people are not staying together and then you're in different places, you're just dating?
Still.
It shows that someone has been thinking about you, or he's thinking
So
about
girls
you.
do not think about
What is wrong
men.
with him
With-
leaving home and informing you that I've left home, have a good morning, or maybe I've reached work safe, have a good morning.
If you
he
s-
waits for you to wake up and send him a text message, yet you woke up first.
Okay.
Yet you woke
If
up
you
first.
stay together,
Tabby.
you even have to be saying the bye-byes. You have to be preparing a breakfast.
Tabby,
Like, what you
in
mean?
10 texts of good morning, expect mine to be like 2. Of all the 10, his has to be like 8, then mine will be 2.
You guys are
There's something
unbelievable.
that you mentioned about making him breakfast,
Yes.
yet he woke up first.
He's going to work. He's your man. Like, what do you mean you want
Do
him
you
to
work
go?
as well, or
Whether you
or you're
work,
still
whether
home.
you don't
both
work,
or it's only him that
whether
works?
you both work, whether one doesn't.
Does he ever wake up and make you breakfast?
Do men do that?
Oh,
They order
that.
breakfast.
Your man doesn't do that.
okay. Men are different.
Traditional
Banji,
man, you guys.
Men are different, and relationships are
Traditional man
different.
incoming.
You want a man in the kitchen?
Sweetheart.
Times
Why?
are different.
He
There are
doesn't
people who
have
love to
hands?
cook. There are people who don't love to cook.
Wow.
Yo. So you prepare breakfast for your man every day. Aww.
No, not every. Not a must. But there are those days you know he's been probably good and all those things. It's a sign of showing him like you appreciate him.
Only when he's
If
good.
you make him a must, sometimes it can really drain. There are days when you're really worn out, and he needs to understand you like that. But I feel like if you're not now working, he's leaving you in bed sleeping. The least you can do is make him breakfast.
When you say some days, that is understandable.
Okay, what
least
are we
you can
talking
do.
about? Are we talking about when you're staying with the man already, or when you're still, you
She
know?
was talking about the one who was staying with a man. Like you wake up with a man. Like the man wakes up by
Okay,
beside
but this
you.
communication bit you're talking about, are you saying when
I
we are
think no.
staying with the man?
In a relationship.
In a
If you are in
relationship.
a relationship, who should text first? The girl?
Yeah, it depends on who needs who.
Yeah,
first.
it depends on who needs who, but still the man has to put in more of the work. That
I feel like it has to be either way though. It has to be either way. Because I feel like you guys are now being like entitled. Do you think we should be entitled in relationships? Like
to what?
to something of like what you guys are talking about.
to
of,
communication.
Like, he should text first. I
Yes,
feel like isn't that being entitled?
you should be entitled. Reason being because if I am committed to you and we're in a relationship and you say we have to communicate, then make it a priority. Make it a priority. And
Him, it's you where you draw the
Entitlement
line.
is a big thing.
exactly.
Entitled is
It's a big thing. Like entitlement to what? To
in
communication.
communication.
to-
Like
to-
for you guys, are you entitled?
Entitled.
Is he entitled to be the one communicating first?
He doesn't have to be the one to communicate first, but if you're entitled to, if we're in a relationship and we are entitled to each other, then communication must be one of our entitlements to each other.
Not one person, right? Do I get you right?
Yes, not one person.
We together. So it shouldn't be a man to text first. Because it's a win-win situation.
No, to me, like I'll stay on my
Okay,
my point.
I'll break it down for you. At the beginning, let the man do most of the work. Then in the middle, we can now share each 50-50 of the communication.
Yeah, at the
and
beginning
stuff.
when he's now getting you to be his woman, but you're already his woman, things change. Things have to change.
Things have to change, but again, I'm not the one going to be chasing. You get?
Chasing is what now, for example?
To be all the one texting, hi, good morning, how are you? Have you eaten lunch? You know? You get that kind of thing. I'm not going to let him again
That's also being too much.
back away, and then I be the one to be texting him like all the time.
You haven't been in a
Actually,
relationship.
men
where you
don't
have to
like
text them.
being nagged. Like too much communication is also bad at some point. Like they hate buzzing. I don't know. They hate buzzing phones all the time from their women. Like I feel like they don't like it. At some point, it becomes too much. Yeah.
Me, I'm this kind of person whereby if I send you like 3 messages, I want 3 replies.
Oh, you're finished. Just know.
Now
Men
if I
don't
send you
like-
like, good morning, babe. So in the morning, I hit my toe on the bed, and then I tell you I reached work late. You have to come and reply to the good morning, reply to the I hit my toe, reply to the I reached work late.
Oh, sorry. Have you ever met a man who will just tell you you've typed all your double texts and what, and then he'll tell you okay, like 2 words, O and K.
That's even irresponsible.
Is that a relationship?
You should even be calling me.
There are people who are like so introverted like that. Like
No
you're going to
way.
text all your things and then
That's not okay.
Her, what would be doing that kind of
That's
relationship?
not okay.
that is really harsh.
Yeah.
You need to like show concern. At least even you should even be calling me at that point. What did your bosses do? Was your supervisor there? Like
At what point should someone be entitled? Start feeling entitled?
when you guys are now like official. Sometimes we be with people, but Ovanga, someone doesn't know that you guys are really dating. Those things of you could be their girlfriend and they don't know that they're even your boyfriend. So until you guys are sure that this is my boyfriend, this is my girlfriend, or this is my wife, this is my husband, that's when the entitlement should begin.
Sometimes it does not even begin when you know they are your girlfriend or your boyfriend. Maybe it even begins when it's more official, like a wedding, a traditional
idea.
ceremony. Yes, because you can be with someone, but like boyfriend, girlfriend, and anytime things are going to rupture, like anytime.
Why would you be having that kind of mindset?
Things happen. I can be with someone, and then I think maybe we are going to end up in marriage, but then along the way, boom, something just happens.
And that should just happen. Shouldn't be like living your life under such regards of like, no, what if something goes on?
Still, should I be entitled when I am boyfriend, girlfriend to someone?
You should be. I feel like you should be, because by that time, anything can happen. Now, what if you guys get pregnant? You get?
Personally, I don't think entitlement should come in relationships.
Oh my God.
Like, we are both grown-ups. Why am I entitled to you?
Sense of security and something, because if you're with someone,
You guys are responsible for each other.
you have to look
Sounds
after.
like I don't know, like a kiddish relationship. Because at this point, we are both grown-ups and we know what we want. Why should I feel entitled to doing anything for your sake, or for you to do something for my sake?
You see, like
Yet
how-
it is automatic. You know what you're supposed to do. This is a relationship. I'm supposed to, go back home at this time. I'm not entitled to reminding you
You see,
that
that thing
you're
is
supposed to come back at this time.
that thing you said about going back home. If
I
as a man,
shouldn't be
he's-
entitled.
you're now, if something happens, since your woman already knows you leave work at 6, by at least 8 you should be home. If things happen the other way, since like she's entitled to you reaching home at this point, at this time, you should now be communicating and be like, oh, something has come up, I'll be home later.
Are you
But still,
telling him when
shouldn't
you're
be
staying with him?
entitled to telling him that you're supposed to be at home at this time, or what you just sometimes I feel like it's always better when you communicate and say, are you okay?
As women,
And
that's
if
how
they
we're
say
supposed
you're
to
okay,
speak.
that's okay.
That's
But
how we are supposed to
not
speak.
that
though.
entitlement bit of it that you're supposed to be home at this time.
Do you realize that's how men talk to us?
I feel like that is the entitlement we are talking about.
Men
We are
talk
both
to you that way.
grown-ups. We run different errands, and
Oh my
I don't
God.
feel like entitlement is necessary.
You
in a
haven't been
relationship.
married, because
You think
my
so?
girls know that in the marriage sector, that's how it operates.
You think so?
Where are you? What are you doing? What time are you reaching home?
But that goes hand in hand in communication. Why
Yeah.
wouldn't you communicate earlier that maybe, honey, I'm going to be home late, I am
Yeah.
doing this and this.
Yeah. I feel like you shouldn't be
And so that you
entitled.
avoid those calls of, where are you? Are you
Entitlement
cheating?
feels
Things like that.
We are back in school, like
Marriage is
no.
actually like that. It's a low-key as school. Because you're
it's-
literally
how do you say
reporting
marriage is
everything
like
and
that?
requesting for permission to go here and there and all that stuff.
I think
I
they must
feel
be
like
different.
it depends on what kind of marriage
Exactly.
you people are in.
Uh-huh.
It shouldn't be like that.
What kinds of
It
marriages
should be.
are there?
It should be a free thing. Like
That
does
doesn't even
The
happen.
fact that both of you are not kids, and at some point everyone needs space to I don't know to
They are
to run their
traditional
lives.
A man
marriages.
is going to
their
dominate the
Unless
home.
if you, my dear, if you are in a traditional marriage, some of us are not looking at
But times
traditional
have
marriages.
changed. Yes, we are no longer in
Times have
traditional
changed.
marriages. Women work,
Yeah.
men also work, so
Yeah.
things have changed.
Yeah.
You have to talk about
Not
things.
everything, though.
Still, communicate. If he knows your job that you
Now
live
you
by
know how like you're talking about communicating. You can tell him, babe, I'm going to be late. I'm going to swing by, let's say, your friend at da-da-da's place.
Communicate, but not with
He will not-
entitlement.
if
Not with entitlement.
The kind of men that I know that with the marriages, he'll tell you, don't go. Come home.
and you
Yeah.
come home as a good
Obviously,
wife.
you have to
That
come
is the
home.
kind of
Yes.
marriage that you know. We also know different marriages, not that one.
There are
for real,
people
you
who,
guys?
who
I feel
just
like the marriage you're talking about is a school, I don't know, boarding school. You're in boarding school. You're
If
not
you're
even
man,
married.
if you're
that is
married,
more
and-
of like
if you're
asking
married
for
and-
permission
Yeah,
than
you actually
informing.
you actually are.
So asking for
You can
permission.
tell him, I would
You're
like
not
to
even
swing back.
supposed to ask for permission. You're supposed to inform, bring something on table, and see. Like Can I please go? Can
Yes.
I please?
May I please go? I would like to swing by Dada's place for a bit. May I please go after work? He's like, no.
You guys, I think I'm not.
Come home.
I think
Come
I'm
straight
not
home.
made for marriage. I'm
Then
not
you
made
are
for that
because-
current, for that type of marriage.
You're meant for modern marriages.
Yes, I'm meant for modern
And then
marriage.
remember, for them, the men, they're not entitled to operate like that.
Mm.
If he tells you, he may not even tell you. You'll call and you're like, it's already 10. Why isn't he here? You're like, are you okay? Is there a problem? He's like, hey, I'll be there later. I'm with some
Why are
people.
you even calling? Just sleep. He'll come back, you know? Like,
I know, right? Yeah.
Just go to
If
bed.
he has a problem, he will call and say, you know what, babe, I have an issue
By
here.
that time, you should be concerned. of
Concerned,
like,
he's not a kid.
if he wanted,
You're
he
mothering
would.
your husband. You're mothering your husband.
Exactly.
This is supposed to be a partner, not your child.
If he wanted, he would. He would call you and be
Yo.
like, babe, I have a problem, but I'm coming back
That
late.
is mothering.
You know? Mm-hmm.
so if he doesn't tell you, you
Go
don't
to
care.
sleep. Yeah. No, you care,
You
but you go to
care,
sleep.
but you don't nag.
Anyways, okay. Personally, I don't know. I feel like I should just. Anyways. So, we are talking about communication.
Mm.
What do you guys prefer? With the texts or the calls? What works for you best?
Personally, I feel like it's supposed to be depends on how urgent it is. If it's not urgent, just give me a text. If it is urgent, give me
With
a
your
call.
partner though.
Yes, give me a call. If it's urgent, then I'll know. The moment he calls means I have to pick this call. You know, by the time I have that in mind, it means you don't overcall me, you don't overnag me. By the time I pick up your calls every time you call, I know it is important. You don't have to call me. What are you doing? Where
I
are
think
you?
I'm such a dependent.
Mm.
Oh God.
At least give me a text.
In a
But
day,
don't
at least
call
I
all the
expect
time.
that man to call once. At least once.
Once is okay.
With my partner, I expect calls of every day, at least in the night before I sleep. In the morning, I'll expect a good morning. Okay, maybe if I don't get the good morning text, I'm not so much of a text person, but I'll be happy. I think I'll even smile if I see a text of like, have a lovely day, good morning, babe, or what. Or even if it's something like official, even if it's not romantic or what. And yeah, but I'm more of a calls person. I love to hear his voice.
More of a text
You know?
person.
Yes, I like that. Oh my God.
Especially in the morning when it's that deep and you're like, huh?
Sometimes we don't want to talk to our partners. We don't want to hear the voice and then.
Oh my
But
God.
Sanja, are you
Oh,
okay?
come- Yeah. No, sometimes I want my own space. Just don't call me.
You and the word space.
Just don't call me. Give me a text and I'll reply to it when I feel
You
like
want
I have
peace,
the
you
energy
want
to
space.
reply.
Personally, I prefer calls,
Mm-hmm.
but also texts. I think I can do both. But the call should be as a must. You cannot go a day without calling me. It would piss me off. It would make me think 1,000 things.
You're
I
an
were a man,
overthinker. Mm-hmm.
You know, I would just go to like a week without calling you.
Wow.
And then I would call you.
And then I would not speak.
What?
So that you know that we need a boundary.
My entitlement
You're
goes
typical of
to
a man.
why aren't you? You see, I don't really like to ask a man what he's doing, but the only thing I can ask him is, why haven't you picked up my call?
That
That's
is the entitlement we are talking about.
Exactly. You're supposed to pick the
It's
call.
not your
There has to be a
son.
reason
He's
why
your
you're not picking the
husband.
call.
What? You think he's doing something that you...
No,
I know.
why aren't you picking?
But then that's also makes men feel like you're insecure.
Mm-hmm. Like all the time you
Yeah.
want to be on him. You don't want to give him his freedom.
Yeah.
His, you know?
He has his freedom, but in his freedom, let
you
him
cannot
get
tell
like
me I have my
30
freedom,
minutes
but when
at least
you
to
call
pick the
and
call.
when I don't pick up,
You mean you guys don't
And you
get
say-
hurt by him? A man not picking your call.
If he returns back the call, there is no problem.
Why would you get hurt? Why would you get
Why isn't
hurt?
he
Because he
picking
did
the
not
call?
pick your call.
What if it was something burning,
What if he's
burning?
holding up onto some
And that's why he's
shit?
like, hey, by that you called me, but I was in a meeting.
But why would you get pissed if he doesn't pick immediately?
Exactly.
Why isn't he picking?
That is an insecurity.
What
Why
if-
isn't he
what if
picking?
he has
That
left
is
his
the
phone
entitlement we are
Because when
somewhere?
you say,
about.
now me, I'll not call a man when he's like working.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know now you're working.
How do you know?
For
Are
instance-
do you teleport to their work and
No, I don't
then come
teleport.
here?
But I'm assuming,
No.
I know your work hours. Because men, if you're married, you communicate like that.
Mm.
I know your work hours. So I know right now you're on lunch break.
What if you're missing him, or what if he has gotten off, I don't know, a day off, or I don't know, something.
With the day off, you
Sounds
can't
like a
really know.
mother.
No,
I
I'm
will
a
still say
wife.
you sound like a mother.
I'm a wife.
And a mother too.
Yeah.
To you.
Yeah.
I'm a
You sound
wife.
like a mother to your
no,
husband.
no, I'm a wife.
That is not
And that's
being
how
a-
things
because
operate.
the other man is not a baby.
Yes, he
Yeah.
isn't. I am just
For your
concerned.
daughter
why
or
is
your
my man
son,
picking up?
it will be okay to check up. You know, to know like at this time I have to pick her from school. This time she has had lunch, and this time, but the other one is your husband.
Can you? Oh my
Okay,
God, you
marriages
guys.
are different. What I get from Tabby is that marriages are different.
Depends
her-
on
let
what
her
kind
do
of
what-
marriage. Depends on what kind of person you're dating.
Whatever.
Or you're married to.
Whatever
Yeah.
her marriage does, it won't apply
Yeah.
for another person.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
Tabby, do that.
No, but I think there are very many marriages that operate like that, though. I've talked to people. I've really seen
We've
other
also
couples.
talked to people,
and
and we've
that's how
also been
things
there.
operate.
And we have
it's
also
not-
seen people.
I've also grown up in a home where my parents are literally operating like that. Your dad is not entitled to communicate, but you as the mom, they even tell you to go back if you didn't say. Like even when you say like,
That's probably.
because you say how you say like, I'm going to hang out with da 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 after work, and then he says don't go.
Before you
And then
hang
you
out,
actually
It
want
shouldn't
to
come in
go.
as a commanding thing. It should come in as, you know,
A
will you
suggestion.
be safe? Will you? I feel like that's
Oh
up
my
on
God.
your.
Are you guys dating whites or
Are
something?
you guys dating policemen or something?
No, also you guys are dating whites.
No, you guys
Is that
are dating
having Ugandan
policemen or
men?
something.
maybe tribes are different, you know? Maybe the way different tribes operate. Because if you date a typical, I don't know,
Muganda man.
Exactly.
Who
they're
told you all Baganda like that?
Most
like
Baganda
No.
men.
typical.
You guys are lying.
Typical, not
Let's not even
a
mention
modern
tribe because
Yeah,
men
right.
will disappoint you in every kind of tribe. Thank you.
Would you hold someone accountable
Mm-hmm.
for not responding to you?
It depends. I think it.
If you see that they've seen the message, then probably you can hold them accountable.
Like even with the calls.
Like maybe
She
when they
missed the
blue
call.
ticked you,
How
and
blue ticks
they-
hurt,
Yeah,
yes.
then you can hold them accountable. But if you don't have any receipts of him reading the message or not picking the call, you don't have to assume they had the phone in their hands.
But there is
Or
even
they
this
saw that-
thing
yeah.
of you're going to send him a message and then you're going to see great ticks. Then minutes later, you're going to see him updating a status and you're like, wasn't my message important that you didn't reply? And
Yeah,
you're
they were online, but not for you.
not for me, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
When
okay.
they need you,
That's something
they'll
I
come for you.
cannot get. Never in my whole
They were
life.
online, but not for you, my dear.
That's something I can never understand.
That is the entitlement
For
we are
calls,
talking
it is
about.
okay because you don't know.
I feel like I can make a good
Man.
wife. I can make a good wife.
Mm,
Yeah,
because-
because I give them all the space in the world.
The most intriguing thing about men, they are going to literally build their phone in the toilet, everywhere they go. All the time the phone is going to be here. But for this one time, you're going to call them and they're not going to pick.
Then
And
you
you're
know
like,
they don't want to talk to you, or maybe there's something that is happening. that
That's why
they're
me
not-
it hurts me so much when someone
Why
doesn't
would it
pick up a
hurt
call.
you?
Because I'm not these girls who are calling you all the time in a day. Because there are those girls who are pestering you all the time.
You know one thing
I'm
about
calling you
a
like
man?
once in a while, like let's say once in a day, twice in a day. And I'm only doing that because you aren't calling. So why aren't you picking?
Okay,
It
one
really
thing about
gets
a
to
man,
me.
one thing about any human being is if they need you, they will come for you. They will look for you. If they don't need you, you will see those signs. Yeah.
Signs are always there. Yeah, the signs are always there.
Yeah. You just don't want to see the red. You guys need red what? Red carpet?
We need a billboard.
Yeah, you need a billboard. If they need you, they'll always come around for you.
so don't get annoyed when
You don't need
someone
to get
doesn't
annoyed, and it's
pick
okay
your call.
not to want someone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Anyways, for
Yeah.
me, baby, you know,
It's okay
I
not
like
to
your
be
call. I want you to call me. Please call me. I love it. I love your voice.
We should
Then,
hide. We should hide.
No, we shall be here when you're crying too. You know?
No, will you make me cry?
You know, we can comfort you. In,
Mr. Man,
in
I
those
have
times
to
of
hug
crying,
his-
eh? Yeah, we
He
shall
will
be
not.
here.
He's a good man. He's an
Yes.
heaven sent.
Our makeup artist is around. She knows how to stitch up the eyes.
No, I'm not crying.
Did you hear what she did? He's a good man. Okay,
Yeah, he's an heaven sent.
men are good people. Yeah, men are good people.
We love you, man.
Anyways, I love your calls, so please call me. And I love to text. I can't. By the way, I can't. When I want to fight with my man, I can't like call. I usually use texts. So we fight through texts and vibe on the phone. So I like your calls. What do you guys like?
I like my space and money.
I love the deep voice in the morning.
RTV, your source of entertainment.